Hey guys, we are here at the LA Sci-Fi and Comic Convention. This one is in August of 2013. And we're doing a real quick under the con where we kind of wrap up the show. We weren't planning to do much in terms of video with this show because we just did one a few months ago, and you can find that on our YouTube channel or our website to see more about it. But there were so many cool finds that we thought we should do a wrap up. We got a lot of tweets and things about it. So first off, just some swag type items as we came in the door today. They're really pushing Mortal Instrument and The World's End. And so picked up posters, a sweatshirt, some small cards, but the really cool thing was we ended up getting a couple tickets for an advanced screening of The World's End, and so they were doing it as kind of a, they didn't have it out on the table or anything, but they would kind of ask certain people like, oh, are you excited about The World's End? And if you were like, oh yeah, I'm really excited, and then they'd pull that out from behind. And so really cool little piece of swag to pick up. The admission to LA Sci-Fi is only at $10, so it's a really cheap show to come into. It's more of a collector's type show. It's definitely a lot of comic bins and toys, and we'll get into that, but it's kind of neat to pick up swag in such an unexpected way. A big thing for this show, and something we look for a lot of times, is just deals on old vintage kind of cool quirky things. So some of the old Star Wars shampoo bottles for $3, cards $3, Empire Strikes Back centerpiece for a birthday party $8, some erasers $3. So a bunch of like $2, $3, $4, $5 items. This Star Trek motion picture puzzle, still sealed, dinged up at $5. And then 1976 original Star Trek card, $1. And so a lot of just kind of cool, quirky finds for that, and that's what we love most about it. It's just a lot of stuff you don't even know you want or would like to add to your collection until you get here and you see it. Just tons of stuff, everything from really the 20s and 30s even up. For me, it's all about the 70s and 80s stuff with all kinds of... Our two big purchases, not that they were super expensive, but one is Green Lantern #8 for $20. And so tons of comics, new comics. We stayed away from the 25-cent, 50-cent bins, which there's lots of new stuff there and great finds there, but we stayed away from them today because we still got some reading to catch up on, and we thought we didn't need to have that way. And then Empire Strikes Back, separating a little bit from the bubble from the card, so it's not anything that's, you know, a perfect figure, but for $25 we'll put in a star case. It'll look nice on the wall next to our Return of the Jedi version of it. So lots of good finds. I think these things kind of give you a good idea of what the show has. There are a couple more independent comic creators, things like that, but for the most part it's mainly a show you come to that's really a big kind of garage sale of collector's items. A lot of people cleaning out closets and things like that. There are some signings. Yvonne Craig's here tying into Trek. They have a bunch of Trek and Outer Limits actors. She's kind of the big name for today, Batgirl. So she's signing, but lots of fun. Planet of the Apes actors, Outer Limits, Star Trek, Twilight Zone. They have their pictures out. A lot of old timers but cool people there doing those kinds of signings. We didn't go with that as much this time because we kind of got wrapped up in so many little toy and knick-knack type items that kind of took up our budget for this little show. But it's a really fun show. The next one's in January. It's January 5th. So normally they do something in October, November, but they're skipping it. I'm not sure why this year. So January 5th will be the next one. I highly recommend if you just are interested in nostalgia, even if you're just going to window shop. It's a really fun time. Spend a couple hours here for $10. See what they have to offer. And if you're interested in picking anything up, maybe you could pick up some, you know, Star Wars shampoo for $3. So anyway, fun little show. That's just our quick little UnderCon wrap up. So definitely check it out in the future if you get a chance. And if you're close to LA, it's definitely worth the checkout. So all right, until we see you in line somewhere else next time, take care.